surface of our earth any longer. There is now pollution in every natural mineral.
My name is Enoch.
Nice to meet you, Enoch. And where are you from? What race do you identify with?
As Mexican.
Okay. And so, what would you like to say regarding injustices that come with the black community, like all around the world?
All around the world is.
And if you want to focus on specifically America, New York City, like you can, but just like
Yeah, growing up.
What's your story with it?
Yeah, my story has resonate that even though I am not Afro-Mexican or Afro-Ecuadorian, nor that I understand the experience, the racial injustice that many have faced when it comes to physical, mental, and financially wise. Working among white people or European, French, any of those, what I noticed is that they tend to hire people from lower, mid-class to lower class to do work, hard labor work, while they hire more of French people at my old job, white people to do the easier, lighter, more heavy work on technology-wise. And we will get paid minimum wage while they get paid double or even triple, not because they have a bachelor's or none of that. The degrees mostly because they're from France and they know each other, and they have that good bonding.
It definitely is. It's like a social class thing, like an ascribed status kind of thing, like where it's like just because the color of your skin or where you're from, and like people assume like a social status thing. You know what I mean? Like that definitely is something that's really wrong. Thank you for acknowledging that fact. That it is true that oppressive communities usually do feel like the shorthandedest thing when it comes to labor. Even if we do meet the requirements for skill, like you can be just as skilled as a white person, and you'll probably choose the white person, or even like a black person. You know what I mean? Like in general, like that's just how it is with oppressive communities. So thank you so much for speaking up on it, and it was great meeting you. Thank you. Have a good one.
My name is Martin Bruner, and I'm a social worker, a therapist, and a drug counselor.
It's nice to meet you, Martin. And what race do you identify with?
I identify as Caucasian and Jewish.
And so what is your story? What would you like? What is your experience to Black Lives Matter? How would you like to speak up on the injustice? Like, what changes would you like to see be made?
I want people, especially white people, to recognize that black people are telling the truth. In the past 5 years, especially since Trump came to office, there's been a great resurgence of old racism that has always been there. As a Jewish person, I've recognized that people won't talk to you directly about racism, but they will still step on you anyway. And I feel that the Black Lives Matter movement has opened people's eyes. And then basically everything that black people are trying to tell you about their experience is not some kind of angle, it's actually real. And if we can only believe that as white and other majority people, then I think there would be the world and especially this country would do better. Also, I have most of my patients that are black, and I tell them that the Black Lives Movement is in fact saving America, because if it wasn't for black voters, then people like Trump, who are trying to destroy democracy, would actually succeed.
Thank you so much for your work and for just sharing your knowledge and having an open heart enough to be vulnerable and hopefully inspire others to make that change and be the change that they want to see as well.
Well, that's so kind of you to say that. God bless you.
God bless you as well. Nice to meet you.
You are so welcome.
Have a great day.
You too now.
My name is Marisa D'Alessio.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, thank you.
And what race do you identify with?
Well, I never really see, like, for me, race is not so important because I'm Sicilian, Neapolitan American. I like my heritage more. Race is I'm white, but I feel like my culture is more important to me. And I'm American too. I'm very American.
Okay, I respect that. And so, what would you like to say in regards to the injustices that go on within the Black community and over in the UK currently?
Well, I'm going to talk me as a person, and about how I see, culture in America. I think that I feel bad because I feel me as a person, I always internalize my feelings, which is not good. But I think that because I'm a little bit different as far as people in general. I'm a very quiet person, so I don't generally say anything if there's, like a lot of voices going on, and now that I'm older I do. But I think that sometimes what I learned in my life is that because I come from a childhood where, maybe my physical appearance sometimes was criticized, I think that sometimes I'm overly sensitive, and I think that me as an adult, I don't ask for help sometimes. And I think that sometimes it depends if you reach out enough to other people and you meet more people and you meet people that are good people in general, like you reach out to people in the church communities. The church is a place to meet good people. And if you reach out more and more, but you reach out in the good element of society, and it's not that you're not going to find good people in the club and things like that, but you need to reach out to more and more people in better environments like the church, like community centers, and like people who are generally, like minding their business. So I feel that if you meet good people, you make good friends, and you learn to ask for help, which is what I'm getting to. You learn to ask for help, because in America, everybody wants to help everyone. And maybe there's some people, they complain and stuff like that. Don't go to the people that are nasty. But the thing is, there's so many people that wanna like be able to support one another. Especially now, everybody seems to be more wanting to help each other. So I think in America, we have to learn to reach out more and ask for help. And the better way to do that is to do it in a way that people are cooperative and helping each other in communities and outside of communities. Reach outside of your community and go to other churches and reach out to people that are God-fearing people that respect one another, people that love one another, and have hope that there are people in America, all throughout New York, that really love one another. So, I am a person who loves everyone that I meet, and I feel that it's sometimes people, they need to learn to reach out more and find people in good environments.